Your person is going through an intense emotional experience when it comes to their feelings for you. At this moment, they are pulled in your direction in ways they might not fully understand or express. However, they feel stuck in their current life situation, almost as though they're trapped in a place where they can't move forward. Despite their desire to be close to you, their circumstances are holding them back, creating a tension between what they want and what they feel they are able to do. This internal struggle leaves them feeling torn, as they are unable to act on their feelings the way they truly want to. On the surface, it may appear as though they are fine, that they are going about their life without much difficulty, but this is not the reality. Your person is in a state of solitude, even when it doesn't seem like it. They're not fully engaged with the people or activities around them, and while they may be putting on a brave face or distracting themselves, inside they are very much alone. They are trying to figure out what is best for them right now, carefully considering their next steps. This process includes a deep reflection on your connection, and they are making plans to share their thoughts with you when the time is right. One thing your person wants you to understand is how broken and lonely they feel without you. They are struggling with your absence in their life, and nothing feels quite right when you're not around. There's a deep emptiness that they can't shake, and it becomes more and more apparent to them as time goes on. When you are distant, everything feels off balance for them. Their world doesn't feel as full, and they can't help but feel like something is missing. They long for your presence, and it's becoming clearer to them just how much they need you. They also feel an undeniable connection to you, one that they can't simply ignore or walk away from. They see this connection as something that ties them to you on a deep level, almost like they are forever indebted to the bond you share. No matter how much distance there may be between you, they feel tethered to you, and they can't imagine ever fully breaking free from this connection. It is a bond that they can't sever, even when they've tried to push it away. They are certain that they will return to your life because they now realize that running away from you and this relationship has only caused them to block their own blessings. In this time apart, both of you are undergoing a process of healing and growth. It's a time for reflection, for becoming better versions of yourselves. Even though it may be painful or feel uncertain at times, this period of healing is necessary for you both to eventually come together in a healthier, stronger way. The challenges you're facing now are part of a greater process that is helping you both to evolve. Trust that what is meant for you will come to fruition, and the connection that is destined for you cannot be denied. There is a bigger picture at play, and even though it might not seem clear in the moment, everything is unfolding as it should. Your person is also coming to terms with how they treated you in the past. They now recognize that they breadcrumbed you, giving you just enough to keep you around but never fully opening up or giving you what you deserved. This was a way for them to maintain control, to keep their guard up so they wouldn't feel vulnerable. They didn't want to expose their true feelings because it would mean giving up control, and that was something they weren't ready to do. But now, they are filled with regret for treating you this way. They see how their actions hurt you and how it pushed you away, even though that was never their intention. The regret they feel is deep, and it weighs heavily on them. They wish they could go back and change things, but they know they can only move forward from here. Your person is learning from their mistakes and growing from the pain of their own actions. They now understand that being vulnerable with you is not a weakness but a strength. It is something they will need to embrace if they want to rebuild the trust and connection between you. In time, your person plans to return, not just to you but to the relationship with a new sense of purpose and understanding. They want to make things right, to repair the damage that has been done and to show you that they are willing to be the partner you deserve. For now, both of you are healing, preparing to come back together when the time is right. Trust in this process, because what is meant for you cannot be taken away, and in the end, you will both emerge stronger and more connected than before. No one has ever been as loyal, supportive, or accepting toward me as you have been. Throughout everything, you've remained a constant in my life, even when I didn't deserve it or when circumstances drove us apart. There's a level of focus, care, and dedication in you that I have never seen in anyone else. It's incredible how much you can tune in and understand, how deeply you listen when others would have tuned out, and how you make me feel like I'm the only person in the world when we're together. That focus of yours, that ability to give all of yourself in those moments, is one of the things that drew me to you and made me realize how special you are. I've been holding on to so much that I want to share with you. My thoughts, feelings, and experiences have been building up over time, and I often find myself thinking about how much I want to talk to you. But, honestly, I've struggled with how to initiate that conversation. It's been so long since we communicated, and the distance between us has made it feel difficult, almost daunting, to reach out again. I find myself at a loss for words, unsure of how to pick up where we left off or how to bridge the gap that time has created. Despite that, you're never far from my thoughts. Even though life has moved forward and things have changed, you remain in my mind, present in a way that no one else has ever been. I need you to understand that no matter how it may seem, I haven't forgotten you. In fact, it's quite the opposite. You've been the one person who is constantly on my mind, day in and day out. There's something about you that is simply irreplaceable in my life. No one else has come close to filling the space that you hold in my heart, and I'm not even sure it's possible. Your presence, your love, the way you understood me, it's all unique to you, and I've come to realize that I need you, not just in passing moments, but in a deep and lasting way. Your love wasn't just comforting, it soothed my soul. It made me feel seen and understood in a way that I hadn't experienced before, and that's something I can't forget. You are the one who made me feel emotionally vulnerable, in a good way. I felt safe with you, safe enough to let down the walls I've built up over the years. You allowed me to open up, to share parts of myself I usually keep hidden. And in doing so, I felt fulfilled in a way that I hadn't realized I was missing. It was your love, your unwavering support, that made me feel strong enough to be vulnerable, and that's not something I take lightly. I've been searching for a way back to you, trying to find the path that leads us back together. In so many ways, you've been my home, my anchor, the place where I felt most at peace. I don't know exactly how to return to that place, but I know that I want to. I miss what we had, and I want to feel that connection again. You made me stronger, helped me become a better person. The person I was before we met, that old version of me, is gone. The growth I experienced with you, the changes I went through, they've shaped me into someone I'm proud of, and that's largely because of you. Even though you might feel like I disconnected from you, like I walked away or let go of our bond, I need you to know that I never did. The connection we share has always been there for me, even in the moments when it felt distant. I've carried it with me through everything. Sometimes life gets in the way, and communication breaks down, but that doesn't mean the feelings or the connection disappear. I never wanted to lose you, and I still don't. I want a new life, and I want to build it with you. I've come to realize that everything I want, everything I've been searching for, is tied to you. I don't want to move forward without you by my side. Your love lifted me up when I was at my lowest, and it's something I'll never forget. You made me feel whole, complete, in a way that no one else ever has. Now, I want to take that feeling and build something new with you. I want us to have the life we both deserve, one filled with love, trust, and the unbreakable bond we've always shared. This journey back to you hasn't been easy, but I'm willing to take every step necessary because I know that you're worth it. You've always been worth it. I want you to know that I'm here, ready to reconnect, ready to start again. You're the person who makes me feel alive, and I can't imagine my life without you in it. From the very first moment I experienced your love, I knew that anyone who is touched by it is bound to undergo a transformation for the better. Your love has a way of reaching deep into the soul, bringing out the best in people, inspiring them to grow, and nurturing them in ways that are beyond comprehension. I can speak for myself when I say that my life has changed in profound ways because of the love and care you have shown me. You give selflessly, without ever asking for anything in return, and that alone is something rare and beautiful in this world. For that, I appreciate you more than I could ever express in words. You've become such a significant part of my life that it's hard to imagine what it would be like without you. Everything you've done for me, even the small acts of kindness, has left a lasting impact on me. I've come to realize that I don't just want you in my life, I need you. I want only you. Your presence gives me a sense of safety and peace that I have never felt before. It's like everything else fades away when you're near, and all I feel is comfort. That feeling of security is something that many people spend a lifetime searching for, and I'm grateful every day that I found it in you. But it's not just about feeling safe, your love goes much deeper than that. It inspires me in countless ways. Every time I think about how much you care for me, I feel motivated to do better, to be better, and to work harder to improve my current life situation. It's as if your love gives me the strength and determination to take on life's challenges with a renewed sense of hope and purpose. Often, I find myself wanting to express these feelings directly to you, but it's not always easy. There are moments when words fail me, and I struggle to articulate how much you mean to me. In those times, I turn to other ways of showing you what's in my heart. Many times, I've tried to show you through my social media posts that you're constantly on my mind, that I'm still in love with you as deeply as ever. Every picture I share, every quote I post, it's all a reflection of my thoughts and emotions about you. It's my way of saying that I miss you, that I still care, and that my love for you hasn't faded, even though I might not say it aloud every day. There are so many things I wish I could tell you directly, but sometimes I'm afraid that the words might not come out right, or that they won't fully capture the depth of what I feel. That's why I resort to these indirect ways of showing my gratitude and love, hoping that somehow, through these little gestures, you will understand what's in my heart. Every time I post something, I wonder if you'll see it and recognize that it's meant for you. I wonder if you'll understand the hidden messages I try to convey, the love that's always there, even when we're apart. No one compares to you. I've come to that realization over time, and I feel it more strongly with each passing day. Being away from you is one of the hardest things I've ever had to endure. It feels like my heart is being broken into pieces every moment that we're not together. There's an emptiness that nothing else seems to fill. No matter how busy I try to keep myself, no matter how much time passes, the ache of being apart from you remains. It's like a constant reminder that something important is missing in my life, you. I'm tired of playing it safe. I've spent too much time sitting in the shadows, hiding how I really feel because I was afraid of being too vulnerable, too exposed. But now, I realize that life is too short to keep those feelings hidden. I don't want to hold back anymore. I don't want to pretend that I'm okay without you because the truth is, I'm not. I need you in my life, and I'm ready to step out of the shadows and make that known. I don't want to lose you, and I don't want to waste any more time pretending that my heart isn't aching for you. So here I am, laying it all out in the open. You've changed my life in ways I never thought possible, and I can't imagine a future without you in it. Your love has made me a better person, and for that, I am eternally grateful. I hope you can see how much you mean to me, how much I love you, and how deeply I want to be with you.